You didn't
Well,
watch
no,
the
I
drawing
watched some of
video?
it. No, I watched some of it, but I saw that everyone was roasting us. and I was like,
What?
Dude, okay, so we did a vlog last week. You're gonna have to watch it. But
Okay.
We put a picture up on the screen, and
Uh-huh.
then we had to like memorize it really quick, and then we closed our eyes and we tried to recreate the exact picture, closing your eyes. Bro, it was so bad.
How long was it on for? Like 1 second?
No, like it was up there, but then we just.
Oh, okay,
just,
okay,
like,
yeah.
threw.
I have all the pictures.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, you
man.
could see it. So, this was my bird.
Okay, you could kind of tell. It looks like, yeah.
That was
Okay.
This was a fish.
Okay, I was going to say it looks like a fish.
That was his. It was just disassembled.
Yeah.
Then they got worse. This was. What was this one?
Oh, that was supposed to be a mouse.
A mouse.
I said it looked like Woodstock.
It does look like.
Yeah, it
this,
kind of does. That looks like a rat. That,
What do you think
I don't
that
know. Elephant.
Mine will make more sense. Maybe.
Turtle?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
What? This.
That looks like an
This is
octopus.
that was the tough one. Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, that one throws you off. The way I drew it.
Yeah.
That's why
Mine.
everyone wanted to say, "Can we do neither for that one?"
It's a panda.
Wow.
And the thing is, everyone was roasting us, saying, "Who drew those? Like, how bad are you? What's wrong with
You're
you?"
closing your eyes,
Yeah,
though.
we
They didn't know that,
they
though.
didn't
That's
Oh,
the
so they
funny
just
part.
thought you were really focusing.
We put it on our Instagram
You're just
story.
terrible
and
at
they were, like, voting.
drawing.
They're like, which one's better? And they were like, whoever drew these is an idiot. And then we were like, guys, my eyes were closed. It was impossible. Because you like lose the lines.
Yeah,
when
that's
you're
true.
drawing.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I feel like I used to do that in, like, school.
And start drawing with your eyes.
Yeah. Just to see how I do.
Go ahead, my friend.
Roll it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wet Lily Podcast, where the pod is never dry. Guests are back this week. The time has come. You have already been introduced to him earlier this week, but once again, it is Sean Avery, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome
Thank you.
to the
Thank you,
show.
guys.
Yeah. We're happy to have you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm sorry I couldn't make it last week.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We make things work.
It's a
We get it done
rough day.
still.
I know. It like happened to Nick this week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nick,
Under the weather.
yeah.
Last week was terrible. Oh, my God.
It's okay. Work does that too. But there's extra sometimes going on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Last time I was at your house, probably. Yeah. In this
Was it
room.
5 years ago? 6 years ago? 5 years now.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, dude.
I know. That is.
That is crazy.
It's funny that like it was in the same room here too.
Right?
I don't know. Yeah, things
Makes
have
it better.
changed.
Yeah.
Things
This is a different area now.
Yeah. We had the couch in here.
Oh, yeah. The couch was in here.
I feel like there's a fridge in here too.
Oh, so there. Funny story. So like a day or two later, I came down here and I'm like, "What's up?" It was a freezer. It was broken.
Oh.
From that night?
No, it was something. It was for some other. It was
Okay.
for some other reason. I was like, "What up with it?" Because I was trying to see. Because I came down to grab something.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Everything's thawed in here."
Oh no.
And it was
That's
like,
not
and it was
good.
like something like burned out in it during the week.
So was the carpet not wet?
No, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's.
I know.
good.
Luckily, there was only like 2 or 3 things in there,
that's
but
good.
it was
So
okay.
A lot worse.
I mean, we didn't get a new one. Now my dad ended up buying a fridge,
Okay.
and then put it over there. So now there's a small freezer. But now we kind of have a smaller freezer upstairs. So now it's like we kind of need the freezer back. So I don't know what his plan is.
We don't know what we're gonna do.
My dad talked to me about repainting this room,
Really?
saying like maybe we should paint it more like a brighter white, so just like the light like pops more.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the cream.
I like the cream too.
You like the cream?
I mean, it looks like it was.
I feel like if it was all white,
Because the
Painted
room used to be
recently.
how that door is. The whole room is how that door
yeah,
is.
I feel like I like this color better because I feel like all the white would be like too sterile.
It could, yeah.
No, seriously.
It'll make me look even whiter. I'd blend in with the back.
I think it would be too
I
sterile.
don't know,
even,
because
like,
we could
a-
also add another light fixture here, and also the lights can be a different color. Like I can change
Oh.
the.
It would
That'd be
remind
cool.
me of like a doctor's office.
A doctor's office?
You're about
What do you
to
want me
have,
to paint the
surgery with
wall?
all the lights on you?
Literally.
You want the walls to be like green?
The walls? Who's green? Slime.
I don't know. I don't know. It was just a thought
I like
because we were
it.
talking
Tell
about
them
how what like darker, like just visually everything looks darker now. But I also think it's because this is the focal point,
This is
or like
true.
the focus
That's
point.
true.
This is true.
So like, because the sign used to be that one, so it was like the white background.
Oh,
So that's why
Oh, that's
everything
cool
looked
sign, too.
brighter.
Yeah, sweet.
that is cool. I was
was
gonna say you could like paint that
Make that.
in the background.
Oh yeah. Just get a. Oh yeah. You like spray paint it.
Yeah.
Just get a sketched out.
Right.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Or have it
in the
like up on
background?
like a corner. Yeah.
Right.
I have both logos in here, just spray painted on.
I
That'd
do
be
like the
sick.
setup. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
I made it fast.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm a pull trigger kind of person.
It's a good thing. I'm not that way.
We
I'm
were
the
in
complete
there
opposite.
with like the set, like these tables.
For
a while.
yeah.
I was gonna say because I've watched a few, and like when
They
I watched
change.
them, it was not in here as far as I remember.
Yeah, and then we like set it up. We were like this way, like an L. And then
Oh.
we finally did this because we had the sign and that.
Right.
was-
Yeah, that makes
so-
sense.
Yeah. I also was like, I hate this. Like in the
I also
corner,
just hated
it just looks so bad in the corner. Like it,
It was
didn't look
different.
right.
Yeah.
This is
True.
cool.
Like, because it's more, I don't know, just the broad scale.
Right.
It looks more full. I don't know. Yeah.
This works.
Well, we went back in there twice again because we filmed our
Oh.
Christmas video and the New Year's video back in there.
Okay. Okay.
But our first Christmas video was actually in there as well.
It was.
That was our first video ever. Was our
yeah,
Christmas
it was.
video.
'Cause we had the costumes on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like football in the costumes.
Oh, I do remember seeing that on your story or somebody's story. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
That was a good time.
Was
was a
that so?
good
Was that Thanksgiving or Christmas?
That was Christmas.
Christmas. Oh yeah, but we also did. We didn't do something for Thanksgiving. We did the photo shoot though for Halloween.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
funny.
that's cool.
But we were supposed to do that again, but it's okay.
I feel like I was with you the day before you went to play that football thing.
Probably.
I think I was.
We go to play quite frequently. I ended up buying the flags. Off
You do?
Amazon. I bought a whole
Really?
flag football set. Yeah, it was
Ooh.
25 bucks, and I got like 7 belts for each color, like blue and red, and then they came with like 3 flags each.
Oh, that's good.
Oh wow.
You just gotta
So
buy
have a
more flags
backup?
then.
No, like I have 3 flags each for each belt.
Because there's normally not more
Oh,
than.
I thought you meant like 3
No,
for
it's
each
like 7
color.
for red, 7 for blue, like
wow.
the belts, and then it comes with 3 flags
Oh,
each
that's
for the
good.
belts.
What? So like one in the back, one on the sides, or is it like one extra?
No, it's 2 sides and 1 back.
Do you think the guys would be like, no, you can only do to
Oh,
the
they want?
sides?
See, like,
Or
you
the
use them all,
sides.
but
You
yeah,
just
we
do one in the back.
Oh, that would be. So
Well, then if you're trailing, you can
That
just
would-
dive and snag it
yeah,
right instead of
that's
going
true.
from the
You can do
side.
whatever. But
Right.
yeah, I came with a lot, and it was cheap. It came with cones too.
Oh,
And it was like
wow.
only 25 bucks. I was like, yeah,
Where'd you get it
Amazon's got
from?
the stuff.
Amazon.
Oh.
It's a steal.
Amazon.
It came in
That's
like
pretty
2
cool.
days too. I was like, look at Amazon go.
Amazon
Thank you,
is
Bobik.
just- yeah.
Shout out Daniel Bobik.
Hey, he works for Amazon. Man. He had worked in that storm last night.
Oof. Yeah.
I was looking at clocks though. I found one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Nice.
It's gonna go right up there,
That's actually probably.
and then you'll
decent.
never
Oh,
forget
yeah.
how long. So you don't have to. So I can be like, "This is how long we're going for." Boom,
Yeah,
and let it go.
That's true.
Good plan.
It's strategic. It's strategic. Do we want to get into the memes right away?
Yeah, let's rip a meme.
All
Let's do
right.
it.
Hop into the meme of the week or memes of the week.
Memes of the week.
I don't know. I feel like you guys got the better ones. So
We'll see.
I can go
Really? I
first.
thought mine was.
He always comes with,
He always has the best one.
but he also said that you have good ones too.
I do, but half the time Angelo gives me them.
It's because Angel's at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
He's like, "Here we go. There's a good one."
No, he would just send me a lot of good ones in high school, and that's where I got like Spoderman,
Spoder.
that type of stuff. We'd always send each other that. So
I get a lot of mine too. I will say some of mine are recycled from my friend Jackson Fitlock.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
He has a lot of good ones too.
I'd believe he
Yeah,
did.
him and I collaborate a lot.
All right, I'll pull up mine first. I just loved it for the picture itself. When you're sneaking around at 2 a.m. and stuff,
I agree. The picture makes the whole meme.
you and dogs, man.
That was
Dogs good.
That is fun. Bro, that was like me yesterday. Dude, that was the face Pat made during Faker when it was like,
Bro, when you have to make a face.
oh my god.
That's true.
The dog, but yeah, the
Yeah,
picture
we
makes
love
it.
Oh.
I
That's a
love
good
that
one.
one.
That's a good one.
I think the Leo one's better though.
I love the Leo.
The Leo.
He got his cut from Django Unchained. And he's like,
I don't think I've seen that before.
That's a
Django Unchained.
Django Unchained is an unhinged movie.
Dude, I have tried watching it probably 5 times with my girlfriend, and I fall asleep every time. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that movie is unhinged.
It's so long. What is it, like 3-some hours?
No, Django Unchained isn't that long.
I thought it's.
I don't remember how long it is.
Wolf of Wall Street is
Wolf of
3
Wall
hours
Street.
long.
I didn't know
Right.
Wolf of Wall Street was that long. I just kept watching it and I'm like, man, how long have I been watching
it
this
gonna
thing?
No, it's an endless
Like 4
movie.
hours later? Okay.
Well, The Gentleman is even longer. It's 3.5 hours.
I just watched a
Or
really
no,
long movie,
Irish.
too.
Irishman.
Irishman.
Oh, I just watched. Oh man, what is it called?
I want to watch The Banshees of Inisherin. Mason was talking about it.
Yeah.
All
they're cool.
Quiet on the Western Front.
I heard that was really, really
It's
good.
amazing, but
I
it's
heard it.
super sad.
They also said that it's all in German. Because like
No, you could watch it like dubbed
okay,
in English, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really realize that they're like speaking in German in the movie
Mhm.
until like halfway through, and then you're like, all right, their lips are not
Their lips
matching
don't
up.
match
But
up.
like it does look similar in some
Interesting.
parts. It's weird.
See, I did that with Money Heist. It's all in Spanish, but so I was watching it in English, and I was like, their lips are not matching up.
Money Heist.
Money Heist is a phenomenal show. Good show. About
Intrigued.
bank robbers in Spain. They pull up the heist and rob like the Federal Reserve of Spain, but they like get locked in there for like a couple days because the military comes and locks them in and like tries to flush them out. It's
Oh.
insane. But the guy who's like running the whole plan is a genius, and so they do like multiple heists. It's so good. I love it. It's on Netflix.
Who's next?
It doesn't matter.
You could do mine.
Is this yours?
Technically, it's Angela's
The
probably.
second one.
No, that's mine.
This
one's
one's yours?
Angela's.
That's mine.
Well,
Okay, so just gonna just in. White dog gets somehow wider. Seeks help from God.
Oh God, I'm so wide. Wide.
He does look really sad.
Isn't it? It looks
He
like it's
so
just stretched.
sad.
It just looks like stretched. The
Yeah.
picture just looks
That was
stretched.
like me when I woke up last week and I texted Angela. I'm like, I don't think I can come to the podcast today.
Oh
Oh,
God.
wide Sean.
Wide shot. Oh God, I'm so wide.
Oh, is this the British news? Is this Canadian?
BBC News. It's British.
Of course,
the
it's
most
not here.
unreliable.
Yeah, it's like the Onion.
What do we got?
Oh, yeah, I did.
I was gonna say it's definitely. I just wanted to do one like that Angelo probably sent me.
Deal or no deals. Who knows?
The amount of times I hear Angelo just say "suck" with 2 C's every time as well.
It's implied.
That's a good one.
Deal or no deal. Howie Mandel. He does it all.
He really does. Big germaphobe though.
That's crazy though. You know he was about to end his career before someone was offered him this job.
Really?
Like apparently he was getting no jobs and no one wanted him to do anything.
Wow, good for him then.
Yeah,
And then he got America's Got Talent and now he's
I
He
feel like
started
it's pretty crazy.
being
though.
friends with David Dobrik and being in those vlogs.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
he
actually?
did. Yeah,
dude,
a
he was
couple,
like,
yeah.
yeah, quite a few.
I
And
didn't know that. That's so cool.
You don't watch Dobrik.
I'm subscribed to his Snapchat.
I think I've seen
so I
every
live
single vlog.
vicariously through his Snapchat, but I need to watch his vlogs.
Dude, his vlogs are great.
because they're pretty.
I watched. He has probably 1,000, and I think I went through every single one during COVID. Like when during lockdown, I
mean,
would
yeah.
watch. They're only 4 minutes and 20 seconds
Oh,
too.
he has like super short ones.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, that's cool.
it's the point is 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
for
20.
So,
But that's why they blew up though, because they were so good, so much content in
Yeah,
the 4
and
minutes,
rip a bunch of 'em.
but people
Yeah.
loved them, so that's why you
Right.
can get the
Get,
million
like,
of views.
10 of them out in a day. Like
He's
Yeah.
not like that though. If you watch how he
Right.
actually goes about it,
Though, like you could do like multiple parts of a day.
he
if it's
puts
only
in
4
like
minutes.
what happens in the morning. He'll do like parties at night, crazy stuff he does during the day. It's
he'll set up
Everything's
like,
crazy in
multiple
his
skits a
vlog.
week, and he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he might, but like 3 days, I'm not using any of
Yeah.
it. And,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
like
insane.
imagine that.
Right.
Like,
I just saw he was in Paris though recently.
yeah,
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
I
Well, he's
haven't
back
been keeping
again.
up with
Yeah,
him.
he went
Actually.
back. He went with Corinna. Corinna left to go somewhere,
We'll talk about Corinna.
and then he went back.
with his friend John.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and Corinna went to the Bahamas.
Yes, with all his friends,
Like all the other girls.
and he's freezing in Paris.
That
Even-
was funny.
That was his fault, man. I don't know.
He's a clown.
He is a
He's
clown.
I want to try the pizza.
The Dobricks.
Dobrik's.
dude,
It looks good.
I hear mixed reviews about it. It looks good to me. Like I really want. They have like a hot honey one.
Mm-hmm.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, I guess
The
that's their
vodka pizza
signature
looks
thing.
great.
Oh yeah,
Looks really,
The
really
vodka
good.
pizza.
Something.
I don't. Apparently, they're working on tavern style
Interesting.
because like they're.
What is tavern style like?
I feel like it's more like a little more thin crust.
Oh,
Almost
okay,
like
okay.
almost like if it's like it was like a almost like a brick oven kind of style. I feel.
I
Okay.
love. Yeah, that's
Brick
my.
oven pizza.
That's better.
So good.
Yeah,
Like
I think that's
800
the
degrees.
vibe.
900
So-
bistro
or
is
900 degrees,
insane.
yeah.
Like,
That's what
oven brick
right
pizza is
right on the
so good.
right on 23, right?
23.
Okay,
23
I always
days,
see
yeah.
that and I'm like,
Dude,
it
it's
probably
good.
looks
It's
so
really
good.
good Italian
Any-
food.
Yeah. Another good place is
Heavy-handed though.
Pizza
If you get
Nostalgia.
If you get a drink there, you're gonna pass out.
From there,
Their drinks are strong.
You're gonna pass out.
you know where I went to bar, dude, it's like up in Romeo. I forget what it's called, but like I had two drinks from there, and
Yeah.
when I left, I was like, oh my god.
Just
Here's-
hammered.
No, it's just some places make drinks really, really strong, and then some don't.
I started thinking more about our conversation last week about how we were talking about different eras to
Yeah.
live in.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Oh, is this for me?
yeah.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even.
You're
realize-
welcome. Yeah.
My microphone's like been like blocking it off the whole time.
The Roman era still could have been pretty bad compared to the Middle Ages.
You're actually right.
Like they were crucifying people in the streets.
It was just as bad.
Because we talked about what would be the worst era to live in.
Like throughout history.
We agreed, honestly, the Middle Ages, like the Dark Ages, like
Yeah.
knights.
Medieval times.
Oh,
era.
easily, yeah. But
Like Game of Thrones type ish.
Yeah.
Just without the dragons. But
everything just seems so gray back then. Like,
darkness, depression. And
it
it's
was
like,
terrible.
where? Like, they didn't have any
yeah.
pollution. It was just
Yeah.
dark.
yeah,
just always dark.
just always no sun. Always dark.
If there is sun, it's through, like, the clouds. Like, the clouds are just lit up.
That era seriously was bad.
That would be a pretty
Roman, you're
rough
right
era.
though. The Roman Empire was like
I mean, you're
wasn't great.
basically just working the whole time, and
Working to die because of the
Yeah.
taxation then, too. It's like, you just work, give them your money, and then
unless
it's
you
like,
were like the king
that's fair. That's fair.
in like a royal family.
Yeah, I know. I don't really like know what era would be better than modern times.
The future.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, we don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
don't know.
That could be the downfall.
We were talking
Right.
about how like 100 years ago, like some people's grandparents are still alive, so they like lived through all of, like 5
crazy.
wars and everything, and like went from
Yeah.
like not Model T, but like cars that
Similar
were like
to-
that,
yeah.
to what we have now,
Teslas,
like just technology and
electric
stuff like that.
cars,
So we were
yeah.
thinking like, what are we gonna have
Self-driving
100 years
cars.
from now? Like we were born 99, 98. Like what are we gonna have in?
I mean, they're already working on like hovercrafts of
yeah,
sorts. And
I just
whatnot.
wonder when that will actually go through. I don't see like flying cars or floating cars.
It's so dangerous.
and like
It is so dangerous.
it won't be for another like 50 years, in my opinion.
I think longer than that too.
Yeah,
like it could
50
be longer
plus.
than
Like people can't even drive on the ground.
Exactly.
They still have, yeah, because they still haven't even figured out like the auto driving in Teslas. Like those are still so.
Auto driving is just scary.
It is scary. Like
I wouldn't
risk.
trust it.
it's terrifying.
Like people are like, oh yeah, I'll drive up the coast and just hit go.
Yeah,
Like,
and then all of a sudden
They'll
you're-
stop and get like McDonald's. They'll just lay back, like, eating it. Put TV on like their huge Tesla screen.
Yeah, see, that would be sweet.
and there's just a code like that you can scan for like their card on like the side of like the door. So you're just like this. So you literally
Right.
just have to like take the food and go.
so cool. But like, yeah, that's just crazy.
I mean, we're gonna see. We've already been through a lot
This is true.
between COVID and like, I don't know. Our era's. I'm not saying our
The
era's
electric
bad
car
at all,
era is on the
but
rise extremely.
It is. GM is going like all electric.
We were also talking about before, like think about world travel, like before, like flights when you had to
Oh,
take boats
yeah.
across, no
It would
matter
take,
what.
like, months to get. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Like coming over the
Because like
Mayflower.
they didn't have engines, bro. They were like using wind
yeah. Pretty much using the wind to get there.
and waves.
the wind, and then you walked everywhere, or you
Yeah.
took like a carriage
Or a horse.
Yeah,
Like,
or a
See, that
horse.
doesn't seem like terrible.
Just like the length of the journey, but like
Right,
it wouldn't be
right.
the worst.
Yeah, like if you think about it, like
trains at
yeah,
one point.
trains,
But,
but
like,
like,
if-
going somewhere that takes like an hour by car, like that would
Oh,
probably
yeah.
take you like half a day to a day if you were like
Yeah.
on a horse.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But, like most people lived in small towns and they had everything they basically needed there.
This is true.
and like their whole family's probably from that town.
Yeah, and they just live there for generations.
And like they have restaurants, bars, and they have everything they need there.
Yeah, I mean, like trade too. Like I'm getting mad when I don't get a package in like a week, and they're like, "Oh, I want this silk. It's gonna take me 3 months to get. I need this silk for my scarf. I gotta wait 6 months.
And it's
to
only
rent
coming like across town. Too.
Yeah.
It takes that long.
it. Like that's just insane.
My kid has
I
no
can't
clothes.
imagine how things are going to change 50 years from now.
It's kind of scary to think about, but it's also kind of like exciting.
I mean, they have those little robot things delivering packages like in the streets
Oh,
of like
yeah.
LA and
Yeah.
stuff, New York.
yeah, what is it called? The little like robot.
They have names.
It's
like
called,
some are
I
like
think it's
Robert
called
and stuff.
Jeff. Someone called it. Yeah. No, they
Dude, I
are.
see TikToks. There's a guy on TikTok. He goes
right.
up to him. If you walk in their way, like
Yeah.
they stop.
Mhm.
He like starts yelling at him. He's like, "Okay, Robert," and then he's like, "You have to move for me. I'm not moving for you." He just yells at him.
Well, they say some have names on them, so it's
Yeah,
Actually really
yeah.
funny.
like, you can just walk up, and be like, "What's your name?"
AI is gonna
AI is
be,
terrifying.
Yeah, that's the most
It's literally
terrifying thing.
iRobot come to life. If you've ever seen iRobot,
Yeah, yeah.
It's scary.
That's with Will Smith, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
can't trust that.
Dude, no, not at all.
Will Smith slapped Robert.
Will Smith is always like in those weird kind of movies.
Yeah.
The one like the zombie one.
That one was so good.
Really
What is
good.
it?
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
they're
That is
making a
such a good
sequel.
movie. Are they really?
with Michael B. Jordan?
Oh.
I guess Will Smith. It's like it's supposed to be like 5 years after the fact,
Also,
but they're both in it.
Oh, cool.
So it's like he's not replacing him. Well, he kind of is, but like they're both still in the
that's
movie.
cool.
That's cool.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see they're shooting a new movie, but he weighed in at that
saw
UFC weigh-in.
Really?
Dude, he looks ripped.
He is
ripped.
like
Wow.
for his age.
Yeah,
He's
seriously.
shredded out of his
Like,
mind.
yeah, it's pretty cool though.
That's
I thought he was actually fighting. When I saw it, I was like,
He
"What
looked
is
like
this,
he could.
Jake Gyllenhaal about to fight.
dude?" He really does look like he could.
Let's say.
That's crazy. Oh, by the way, do you like that Tommy Fury fight?
Dude, I was so happy that Jake Paul lost.
Same. I wanted him to actually
Sorry,
win.
Prime, but
Yeah. Dude. Oh man.
he is
shredded. Holy moly.
You know, he probably did that in like,
A month.
yeah, I was gonna say like 1 to 3 months. He probably did all that.
It's insane.
Because he just took some.
Like the actors go through
they go through.
everything.
It was
like,
who was it? Ben Affleck when he was in The Machinist, and he's like
Mhm.
skin and bone, and then he had to be Batman. and he
that's
had
like
to be,
Matthew McConaughey and there's a movie that he lost
I
like
know what movie
50
you're talking
pounds,
about.
dude.
it's like scary. It's
Yeah.
unhealthy.
Dude,
Or
he's just
Jake
huge,
Gyllenhaal
though.
fought Conor McGregor.
That's the
Honestly,
movie.
Oh, who do you think wins? Oh wait, this is like
John
future
Jones?
Yeah, John Jones. Were we talking about this? I was talking.
We were talking
that.
about last
Yeah,
night.
Cyril Gane and John Jones. Who, do you think John Jones is gonna win?
I think he's coming back and winning, dude.
do you
He's
got?
he's a freak.
Big.
He's a
big
freak.
dude.
He got meaty.
He's a freak.
The thing is, I feel like. Wait, who's he going against again?
Cyril Gane.
I feel like he is like. He thinks it's in the bag,
Yeah.
like kind of like he's too like chill about it. Like he's trying to be cool, but
I haven't
like,
heard
he's
him
too
like come
chill
out
about-
and say anything. I
No.
have like no publicity about him whatsoever.
No.
I actually really haven't heard much from John Jones other than like his picture.
Where everyone's just like, man, he's beef.
Yeah, he just looks sick.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I just like John Jones hasn't fought in what 6 years.
Yeah.
Dana
Longer.
White literally said like he's the scariest fighter he's ever seen in his whole time.
I mean,
I believe it.
we have said this. He's arguably one of the best fighters, if not
Yeah.
the best fighter of all time.
But he's also
But he's also an idiot.
cheater.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say he's also a cheater and a terrible person. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But I kind of hope Cyril Gane wins just because of that. Because I'm like not happy about the UFC just bringing him in after all that and giving him a title fight.
That's how I am with Jake Paul. That fight. Jake Paul's just
And they do it with McGregor
Gets
too.
on my
McGregor.
nerves.
McGregor, yeah, dude. Oh my god, McGregor though he like goes on like 2-3 year hiatus and then he comes back for a belt. It's like, why is that fair?
that is true. It
I
doesn't make
agree.
sense.
But it's all for the money, obviously.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
stupid.
But that
Because
just
it's
shows
John
you-
Jones though.
That's
He might have left with his belt though, with a belt,
it's true.
and that's why he's coming back for a title
Did
because
have
when
the
he
belt
left,
when he left,
I feel
I
like
feel
he
like he was the
did.
champion. When he
I
left.
think he
'Cause
did.
he was
Yeah.
undefeated, isn't he?
So that maybe explains why it is a title fight
So
again.
he's maintaining.
That does actually make sense.
Yeah.
He's, I guess maintaining.
They
it.
just come back after 6 years and be like that, and just then
But
take
like-
it back again.
But like, think of it.
Retires
isn't
for another 6 years.
it- Yeah, seriously.
six-
Isn't it? But isn't that the whole time span? Aren't those people just interim champions the whole time? Because technically, no one beat him for the belt.
Yes,
So
but
imagine
they
that.
might have taken away the belt for like a period after he got caught with some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna
that's
say
fair.
because like imagine whoever was if it's Cyril gone that whole time, like he's just an interim champion for 6 years.
Could have been.
That
I mean,
sucks.
Or like, is it no one's the champ right now? It's like
He's
up for
heavy,
yeah,
right?
it could be. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
assume.
So wait, is that Ngannou's?
Ngannou's gone now.
Well, I know, but
From the
wouldn't that be
UFC.
Ngannou's weight class too? Isn't he heavyweight? Or am I thinking?
He
Usman?
could
I
be.
feel like he's more than that.
Yeah, it might be bigger. I
Interesting.
mean, how much does John Jones weigh?
I'm kind of surprised that he's heavyweight. He doesn't look that big, but like he's very tall.
Yeah, two something. I'm trying.
That's
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Even like the lightweights or flyweights that are like 130, 140.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're like stacked.
They're short. They're shorter, but they're stocky.
It's like
Yeah,
what's his-
Ngannou's
oh
like
my God.
260.
Michael Chandler.
Wow.
Michael Chandler's built like a brick.
Conor McGregor's like 185 now.
He's huge, though.
Big
I
now.
know, but is it
That's what-
natural?
There's no way how fast he did that.
He is built like a house now.
Good
When
for
does
him,
he
though.
fight? Later this month,
Connor?
or is it next month?
Yeah, next month. It's him versus because they're doing the series.
Is
like
it him
the,
versus Michael Chandler?
Yeah, but they're like coaches in the series. and they're gonna
Right,
Fight
right.
after the series.
Ah, okay.
'Cause- yeah.
Okay.
That's why
Hope
Conor's
Michael
like-
Chandler beats
I don't
the
like-
legs off him.
Why?
I
You
do
don't
not
like Conor McGregor? Oh.
Oh,
It's either you love him or you hate him.
It's
Like it's
100%
it's
his sound
one of
bites
the
are
two.
the best.
Oh, I
will say
know,
it's
dude.
pretty funny. But he's
I was just watching some of them a couple days ago.
I can't get over the fact that his last fight he was talking trash after he snapped his leg in half. When he fought,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
who did he fight?
yeah.
Cowboy Cerrone.
No.
No,
It was after that.
Dude, it was Khabib.
No. After that, when he broke his leg.
I thought it was Khabib who broke his leg. No.
No.
Khabib was retired.
Oh,
Oh my God! What?
I know who you're
I
talking.
want to say Dylan Dennis, but it's not Dylan
no.
Dennis.
oh.
I'm trying to think of the person closest.
Doesn't it start with a D? People are probably screaming at me right now.
The thing is, I had that fight. I had a 4-leg parlay. I had Conor winning.
Oh, I was at Evans watching it.
I had Conor winning, and it would have been huge.
He broke his own leg. He snapped back and snapped his ankle in half.
Yeah.
But
Oh God, I don't want to see his leg.
no, no, it was like when Anderson Silva snapped his leg in half. Do you remember that?
I hate when I see that type of stuff. You know, like people at the gym when they're doing like leg presses.
Oh my God, I can't.
When they're
Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier. There you go.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Dustin Poirier's
I like Dustin Poirier.
he's a bad man. Would you ever date a female UFC fighter?
Dude, I don't know.
Probably not.
I'd be so scared. There's no way.
You just say hi to somebody, and she just comes out of nowhere and just jumps them.
Who are you talking to?
Dude, it's just like
Crazy.
Taps on
that'd
him.
be so weird.
Hey, excuse me, sir. We're having a conversation. And he turned.
Oh. Turn around. It's Ronda Rousey.
Oh God.
I think she just kind of sold out for the bag
She
in the
fell off.
WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
Brock
that's
Lesnar was
true.
like top dog though.
He was a big boy.
It's pretty cool seeing Logan Paul in the WWE though.
He's
Was it?
good.
Is he?
He
actually
is good at what
If you
dude,
watch him,
I've
he
seen it.
flies.
He is, yeah.
I mean, he's an athlete.
I saw like a
Give it to
TikTok of him on Disney when he was acting, and he was actually like a decent Disney actor too.
Really? Yeah, him,
He's good at like everything he does. I will say.
That's pretty cool.
him and Jake were on that show with Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Ugh,
What a time!
what a time.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question.
Yeah.
This might intrigue you.
Ooh, okay.
Would the oceans be deeper if sponges didn't live there?
That's actually hilarious.
Technically, yes. No, I don't know.
How much do they absorb?
That's the thing. How much
Right.
are they absorbing? And like, if it gets released, it's just getting released back into the ocean.
That's true. So
Like,
they wouldn't.
they
be.
would have to take the sponges out of the water and release
To
them
really
on land.
tell.
Yeah. If you, oh,
I mean,
they're just, it's like water displacement, you know, like if you put an ice cube in a little bit of water in the water rises.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you have a full glass, but if you take it out, there's no water in there.
So
if you take all
maybe-
the sponges out, the water just dries up.
Is there a giant sponge somewhere that we don't know about?
The mother of all.
Like how there was like a
There could be.
king jellyfish,
Yeah. Non-sponge.
megalasponge, mega sponge.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Megalith.
Mega sponge.
You just pull it out and it's just the whole ocean.
Pacific dry sponge. That's insane.
The specific.
The Pacific Ocean is dried up.
I don't know. I just thought that'd be crazy if that happened.
That's actually really funny.
I mean, there's probably millions of sponges, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Possibly billions, no?
Yeah. I mean, if there's like 1 billion people on Earth, there's got to be more organisms of other species than us.
Just take all the fish out of the water.
I mean, like you think
That'd
about
be
it, there's like
sick.
1 billion people in China alone, maybe more.
India has like 2
Actually-
billion or so.
I think
Possibly
China's
more.
more populated.
Are they?
Mm,
I think China's more
I
populated.
thought India was.
I thought India was too.
Really?
It's probably between them.
Fact check.
I know China has
I mean, I
the.
wouldn't doubt it because India probably was crowded, but
China has regulations on having children
they
too.
do, which is
So-
actually
Yeah.
insane.
That's probably reduced their number. That's awful, dude.
It's so bad.
And
It's by gender.
yeah, if they have like, I think they want more male,
Yeah, something like that.
and if they have like female, they
Mm.
yeah.
So China's 1.412 billion as of 2021.
We have.
Oh, look at it. It even shows it right there.
By contrast, see, it's. I guess.
Oh,
like,
But that's look at that's a year differse. Oh wait,
So
So,
that's
you have to think about
2021.
China's bigger than India.
look that's close though.
That's very close.
that's it's way bigger. But imagine just how like
crowded. India.
crowded India is.
God. And like I think there's part like if you look at like I guess Western China, it looks more like deserty. So maybe not a lot of people live over
That's
there.
More people are along. Well, more people want to be along the coast.
Yeah,
But this is where all of like Nepal is. Well,
Right.
Nepal's up here.
Let's see.
Tibet.
that's where I'd want to go if I ever visited China.
Nepal.
Yeah,
Nepal would be cool.
I wouldn't want to go like toward the heavily populated areas.
Do you want to go to the mountain ranges?
Yeah.
I'd rather go to Japan.
Go to Mongolia.
Oh, easily. Or Vietnam or somewhere like that.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Vietnam's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
South Korea.
We could go to
Yeah.
Tsushima.
I just want to see those pink trees.
Mm-hmm. The cherry blossoms.
Go to
Yeah.
Dude. They have them in DC.
Go to Malaysia.
In DC.
They have cherry blossoms in DC.
They also have
Really?
them in. Well, that's what they're known for.
Yeah.
I think they have some in
I think
Washington
they're
State.
brought
Oh.
by Japanese. The Japanese were they a gift to us?
They might be.
That's pretty
I
cool.
think they might be.
That's an interesting gift.
Right.
Hey, here's a bunch of trees.
It's really cool though because they're like the coolest trees.
Yeah, literally.
Look at this shot.
That's
Like
amazing.
that doesn't look.
Almost
I
looks
don't
fake.
know. Yeah, it doesn't look
That
real.
was
a little
before
fake.
That was before the pollution.
That's like what like North Korea
When?
does with their city. They make it like look really nice.
It's scary, isn't it?
Did I tell you about this? That there was I think it might have been an article or something I was watching, but that the fact that one year when North Korea went to the World Cup, when their players got back, they said that they won the World Cup. So everyone in the country thought they won the
Yeah.
World Cup, so they were
Yeah.
celebrating like crazy.
God.
But no one would know because no one watched it.
Yeah.
That's so sad though. Like
That whatever they say is what is.
it's
Yeah.
so bad.
It's crazy. I wonder how much knowledge Dennis Rodman has.
Probably a
Oh,
lot.
probably.
He can
yeah.
do whatever he wants, and
It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Those-
That
and-
he's-
How do you get connections with like Kim Jong Un like he does?
I
How
know
does that
Donald
happen?
Trump was talking with him too.
Maybe Kim Jong Un is like a fan of him,
I think that's what
like
it was.
playing when he played basketball, and then somehow they got in contact with each
Probably
other.
Visits to Detroit when he's on the Pistons.
Back in the 80s, like no one knew.
Oh my god!
That'd be trippy.
Right?
He's just pulling courtside. Yo, Kim.
He like daps him off. He's like, what's up, Kim?
God, he's at the Palace.
He was at the Malice at the Palace.
Oh my god. He's like, I like this.
He's like, this is sick. I love basketball.
Then he goes back and becomes the ruler of North Korea.
Yeah, he's like, all right, guys, we're gonna have. Basketball.
This is what I
This
want.
is how you play basketball.
Just fight.
Just fight each other.
Is there something you could
that
think of? Oh, what do you got?
Is this part of South Korea right here? Jeju?
Yeah, I think it's an island off the coast.
Okay.
Just a general.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
See, like
looks sick.
those islands there. That's the video game, Ghost of Tsushima.
No.
That's it. And then remember the samurai game that Chris had that we would play?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
so
wow.
these islands, and then the little one, like off the that little one.
Whoa.
They have so many islands. It's so cool there. It's so cool there. They're just like their traditions and like heritage. They have the coolest things.
They do. I think it's super interesting.
Like what do we have?
They're so ahead of our time. They're ahead of everything.
Honestly, yeah.
They are very
Like think about like especially like after World War II. Like think about how far they've come so fast,
yeah.
and they're already ahead of us.
What's funny is we had a lot to do with that after we made them surrender. Then we set up their government and everything.
Yeah, we did help them.
Now they're like miles ahead of us.
We just felt really bad after everything that went down.
Yeah, and then they're like,
We'll help you
"Okay,
reboot."
we'll take
Right.
a run and we'll be better than you."
That's crazy.
Wow.
China.
Oh, this is where they make that beer. Have you ever had that? Sapporo? It's a lot of like. Do you eat sushi?
I like Cali rolls.
Okay.
Sushi's good.
A lot of like sushi places, Japanese restaurants have Sapporo. It's like a light beer. It's like just the most popular beer in Japan, but I didn't even know it was a city like that.
Isn't it actually kind of crazy? It's looking at Hawaii, how far off our mainland Hawaii is.
Oh wait,
That's
what?
that's Hawaii.
Oh, it's California.
Isn't that insane?
Wait, I did not know it was that
It's
far.
that
What about how close we are to Russia?
That's what's even crazier.
We are close to Russia.
There's-
That makes it everything like
This is because this is the edge of of course Wales.
Right, but it's crazy because
Wales is super close.
that
Wow.
that used to freeze over, and that's how people went
Yeah.
intercontinental.
Russia. Because there's a
walk across that.
What?
because this is the halfway point. Because this is Russia. This is the edge of Alaska.
Jeez.
That's how like people got over here.
So they said it's like 200 miles.
Yeah, that would freeze over and they'd walk over. It's insane.
Imagine you just mid walk.
Yeah, just-
Jeez.
I feel like the strategy would be
200
to
miles is probably
walk
like
here.
4 or 5 hours in a car.
I don't know. Let's map it out.
I mean, I guess it depends how fast you're
Yeah.
driving, but
How long is 200 miles?
In a car.
Oh, I said how long?
What?
oh,
How long? How long does it?
Does 100 miles take?
hour 20. So
I saw it goes from 40 to 20. Why wouldn't it go 20 to 40?
right, let's
I
just
don't know,
say
an hour and a half. So it could take
3 hours.
3 hours.
Okay.
it's
So like by
driving-
foot, it's probably weeks.
So that's like driving to Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So walk across Michigan. How long would it take?
That's interesting.
I didn't
So
know
much
we
to
were-
learn.
I knew we were that close to Russia, but
Yeah, but it's just crazy how far off Hawaii is. And that's
and
like-
Alaska.
Yeah, and it shows.
Why do we have Alaska?
Such a good question. I have
Give
no
it to
idea.
Canada.
Literally, I don't know.
And why are we the only country in the whole world that has separate states like this?
It's,
I always look at the map and I'm like, why did we do this?
Because it's Mexico, Canada, United States, but we broke it down. Like,
right.
like Africa, like, because this is all North America.
Yeah.
I think
So-
I guess like
I mean-
Canada's the closest because they have their province.
But like, look at South America. Those are all just countries. Why can't? I mean, technically,
They were extremely small countries.
yeah, right.
They
That-
are.
That is the thing.
Because like European countries, they're like, oh, they're the same size as our states.
Honestly, like,
I'm like, isn't
some
that
of them
weird?
are, yeah.
Yeah, but like we would need everything would have to be like the size of like California or Texas.
Yeah, that would having 50 governments, especially
See,
in
like that's
North
the thing,
America.
like with the whole UN thing where they were like, travel between countries,
oh yeah,
just like drive through. It's like driving from state to state. It's kind of crazy.
That's so true.
so weird.
And like Africa, these are each
Africa's intriguing. I would like to
interesting
go.
countries. I was going to go once.
Oh, dude, I want to go. I would go to like Morocco or something.
Yeah.
I feel like that. Yeah,
South
I feel like
Africa,
Morocco
too.
or South Africa would be the places you'd want to
I
go.
just watched like a YouTube video on this guy that went to South Africa, and he just like
Maybe
was, like,
Egypt.
just talking about like how it actually is there,
Mm-hmm.
and like he talked to like locals, and
It's, super
it's
cool.
actually crazy.
Some areas are really not that bad in Africa, but some are like
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
so like extremely
You know,
bad.
you know what country is super interesting is Australia. How literally if you look at a population map of Australia, it's just the
Yeah,
border.
wherever the green is, that's where they live.
Just on the water, so nobody lives inland.
Nobody in like from
Because this is all the outback.
Yeah, all of that. No one lives in there.
You literally
Also, like literally right here. To
yeah.
there.
Yes.
You have the few cities: Melbourne, Sydney, and
Yeah, it's
Brisbane.
This
Right.
majority, like not a ton of people live up there.
Yeah, like this is just one group of people, like
Yeah.
in Perth, and that's it. You literally have to come all the way over here for all the main stuff, pretty much.
Wow. I did not know that.
And then you have, and then even New Zealand's on this side, so it's like not like Perth is feeling good because New
Right.
Zealand's on their side. Everything's on this side.
I would love to go to Australia, but they have way too many weird things there, like the
It's
bugs and
scary.
everything.
That's why you can't live in the middle of the country because the wildlife is like too dangerous.
No,
Dude,
back,
people
man.
like open up their toilet to pee, and there's like a snake. There's like a tarantula just about to jump on
yeah, their
you.
tarantulas are like triple the size of
Yeah, it's so
of
scary.
ours. It's always crazy. Then you got just Fiji floating over here.
It's so small.
No, so we're-
French Polynesia.
I'm like, how did you even discover this was here?
Yeah, how they discover it, and then they're like, "Yeah, let's build hotels here for people all over the world to just
Right.
show up."
It's so weird, dude. Looking at this map, so many small islands. Oh, that's Hawaii.
All the way off the coast.
So like, from Michigan to Hawaii is the same distance from like Hawaii to Australia almost. What it looks like.
it.
Yeah, I think it might be longer to get to Australia though.
Probably, yeah.
Well, apparently, starting like in this summer, you can take a round trip, a plane round trip from Detroit to Hawaii for the first time. Like they have airplanes big enough now that
Wow.
they can make that distance. Because normally you have to go from here to
Right.
L.A. and then L.A. to Hawaii.
Wow.
So that would make it easier to get to Australia. You wouldn't have
True.
to. But imagine the flights, 2 like
Bro,
18-hour
this is
flights.
Oh my god, that would be awful.
Or actually, it might be longer than that. I forget how long it is.
I hate 3-hour flights.
I can't even imagine being on a plane for that long.
It's like 27 hours if you go that like
Right.
east to like the Philippines. It's like a 27-hour flight.
I just don't think I could do that.
That's the jet stream going this way.
Yeah,
Yucky.
just gotta stay with the time.
Cool.
Chaos. And that was today's history lesson.
Getting really into like history and geography lately.
Yeah, we have been. I don't know.
It's always cool to talk about. Like, I mean, I've only been to 2 other countries, which is Mexico and Canada.
Yeah.
It's like
I've never even been in Canada. I think.
I only went to Windsor.
really
It's
is.
nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I'm just saying.
I barely consider it, but
It really.
if I went to like Toronto or something, then I
I would love
really
to go to
would
Toronto.
consider it.
I want to go to
but-
Vancouver.
Vancouver would be cool. I want to go snowboarding or skiing up in Canada too. They have some good mountains.
Bum, bum, bum.
Their national parks are cool. I used to dabble on Google Earth a lot, and they would be like the top
dabble?
national.
Jesus.
I love Google Earth. It was so cool. But they would be like, it was like top national parks in North America, and like all of them were Canada.
Really?
Well, majority of them were Canada, and I was like, this is so cool. They look amazing.
I want to take a trip. My girlfriend loves like Wyoming, Montana.
I've heard great things about it.
I want to go there. She wants
Yellowstone?
to live there.
Really?
I'm like,
Yeah, is it cause of Yellowstone or?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was a great show.
Ever since she started watching that, she just wants
It's
to move
so
there. I'm like,
beautiful there.
You don't
dude,
really want to.
no,
live
you
there.
don't.
You don't.
She's dead set on it though, and I'm like,
Be like
I
compromise
can't.
on Colorado.
That's fair.
Go live in
Great point.
Denver.
That's fair. But I like being on the water. So
Mm.
my plan is, if I do move out of Michigan, it's going to be somewhere on the water. You know, on
Yeah,
east
probably.
or west coast, most likely east coast. So
East Coast is
Nice
better.
little Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina's.
yeah, North Carolina and below is what I would want.
I couldn't live in Florida.
Really?
I could survive in like Georgia or South Carolina, but Florida's just. I feel like
It's
the
too hot.
heat, man.
Dude, it's too crazy.
Everyone hates like the
We went to-
humidity, and I love it.
I like the humidity.
I love it.
I like humid heat versus the dry heat. Like when I
Same.
went to Arizona.
I want to go to dry heat. I'm working my way west.
I am going to Vegas in May
I would-
and possibly Arizona.
The desert's cool, dude.
I love Arizona.
It's super cool.
I'll get to next year. I'll be in Denver.
Really, that'd be
Hopefully,
cool.
I can get to the Bay. All my cousins still there.
The Bay.
Yeah, boy.
See David Dobrik out there.
Go see Jordan in
And
Austin. I was thinking about it.
I'm thinking about
I've wanted to take a trip to Texas. I really have.
the TX.
It's cool.
Road trip. Well, I wouldn't
No.
drive there, but
There's not.
let's drive to
That's
Texas.
a long drive.
It took me and my family. When we drove to Myrtle Beach. It took us like 14 hours.
Yeah, same.
See, that's not. I drove to Tennessee before, and it was probably the same
That's like-
distance,
that's like
very
9.
similar. Tennessee?
No, Tennessee's like 10 to 12.
Nashville's like-
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess we were
I went to Gatlinburg,
That's where I
not
went to.
same. My
Get-
uncle
not
Gatlinburg's
Nashville.
great.
I think Gatlinburg's like a better like family kind of trip, as where Nashville is. You go with your friends and you don't bring children along.
And Knoxville's just college town.
Yep.
You like split the difference.
Right.
Like Chattanooga, Asheville.
I have never been to any of the Carolinas.
South Carolina's awesome.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach.
I want to go. I want to go to Charleston.
Charleston is beautiful.
West
I love
Virginia.
Charleston.
West Virginia.
Is North Carolina just as nice, or
I think South Carolina is like nicer because it's just a little more tropical because you
Right.
get more like you get snow.
It's more
in
southern.
North Carolina. Not that you can't in
Yeah.
South Carolina, but you definitely can still get snow
okay, yeah,
because the mountains are up in
right,
there.
right.
Yeah, I would say it's more mountainous there.
Oh yeah, because of the
The Appalachians.
yeah they run through Pennsylvania too. Pennsylvania's nice.
I feel like Virginia's just so
Outside of
random.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania's
I was
nice.
gonna
There's
say.
some really nice like areas outside of Philadelphia, like
DC,
suburbs.
Yeah. The
Ooh.
burbs.
Washington
The
DC.
DC's cool.
I want to go back to DC.
Same.
I've only been once, and it was
Eighth grade, too.
pretty cool.
8th grade.
I went there for soccer.
Oh.
8th
What?
grade.
I had a showcase there. It was
That's-
really cool
that's
though.
cool.
It was freezing though.
Yeah, I guess it would be. depending on-
Rhode Island.
Dude, when Mason said that he had to go to Connecticut.
I'm walking here.
Oh yeah.
I'm walking here.
Mateo was in Staten Island for work.
Really?
And I said, you just have to walk around and say, I'm walking here.
That's so funny. That's so
People just like
funny.
look at him like, what are you doing?
They probably were. They're like, who are you? Where are
Kinda-
you from?
Connecticut's not even that bad. It was nice when I went.
I heard Connecticut's like really, really good over summer too.
It's really nice. The thing is, it's just like Connecticut is purely like like it's full of finance cities.
Really?
Like it's everyone. If you want to get into the business,
It's very wealthy there.
Yes, it
Is
is.
it?
Rhode Island
Yeah.
as well.
It
Yeah.
it kind of seems like it's one of those.
Rhode Island's really nice too.
Yeah.
But that's where you like when I went to the beach there. Like we drove. I was in Connecticut. and we drove through Rhode Island to go like to the beach, and you just saw these like $1 million like
I'm sure.
beach.
It reminds me
houses.
of like
It was crazy.
old money.
Yes,
Like old money, like
very accurate.
Connecticut and above.
Like the Hamptons.
Maine,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Vibe,
Maine,
yeah.
Vermont, like Massachusetts as well. All around there, it just seems
I'd like
old
to go to
money
Maine.
kind of thing.
Eat some nice seafood.
Boston. I love seafood.
Get some
twisted-
clam chowder.
Some people love Boston. Some people are like, it's okay.
I think Dave Portnoy's from there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know much about.
Now he's
I love
Miami
Boston.
resident. Now he's Miami resident. Well, he has to for tax purposes.
Wait, what?
He had like a situation because you have to live in a certain like if you're paying taxes based on the
Right.
state, he has like a certain amount of days during the year. He has to for like a 2-year period. He has to stay each year in Miami.
Okay,
And
wow.
he had like it was like I guess September, and they're like, hey, you got like 10 days left throughout the year that you cannot be like you could be in New York. Like you can't
God.
otherwise you have to be in Miami. Like he could be
Oh.
anywhere else,
Mm-hmm.
but he cannot be back in New York. Like for like that period, it's really
That's very
weird.
strange.
That is odd. Wow.
Like, yeah, because I guess it's his second home. So, like, technically, if he's in New York, he's at his
Right.
other home. But
That's
Wow.
very interesting.
I don't know. But he's building a house in Miami, apparently.
Okay.
So,
Miami
know.
changed him.
We went to live way too many times.
well, what? He's like 40, like 43,
Podcast
44.
with Josh Richardson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is.
That podcast is. I've never listened to it. The only podcasts I really listen to by like big people are Theo Von.
He's the
Yeah.
best.
I love Theo Von, dude.
He's funny.
He's the best comedian.
He really
I
is,
think.
and like his podcasts are really good too. Most of the time they're not serious, but even when they're serious, they're really good.
Yeah.
I agree.
I haven't listened to his podcast.
He had
but
Drewski
I-
on a couple weeks ago.
Drewski was pretty funny. I felt so uncomfortable listening to it though because
yeah,
like
because Drewski was like caught off guard. Like he kind of laughed off a lot of
Yeah,
stuff. He wasn't
and-
used to Theo's like.
Theo kind of like he was talking different around him too.
Yeah.
It's like Drewski like said something. He's like, "Why are you talking like that?"
Oh my god.
And then Theo's like, he just kept talking the same way, but like he changed how he was talking. It was just funny.
It's classic.
He's the man.
I do recommend
I know. I'm gonna have to dabble.
giving that a try.
Oh yeah, Theo. He's got so many.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
it's
does.
like Joe Rogan having like what?
Oh yeah,
Almost 1,000 episodes of his podcast.
No, he's like 1,400 something.
crazy.
I think he
His
just had
are
a,
good because like I like learning new stuff from his. Like when he talks to a doctor, psychiatrist, something like that. It's really interesting.
I think he had Russell Brand back on again.
Did he?
I saw a clip from it, and apparently it's really interesting.
Wow.
Russell Brand is very interesting.
Yeah, true.
He's an interesting character. That is
Yeah, he
true.
went
Oh,
from like
yeah.
a psycho,
Now he's
drug-induced
Yeah.
guy, and now he's
like full circle.
full circle.
he's changing the world one thought at a time.
Where's he from? Australia?
The UK.
Okay. Why do I think he's from
He
Australia?
actually, yeah, he has a wife and a daughter.
Wow, good for him.
Or I think he has a wife. I know he lives. You know, he has a family.
Yeah. Wow.
But he never had a dad, which is interesting.
That's pretty cool.
And then he just came here and he took off. Boom.
He's so funny.
Well, now she's got Orlando Bloom, so she's living her life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have a kid.
I did not know that.
They're engaged, but they've been engaged for like a couple years.
Gene Simmons.
Again.
Wow.
It's a Gene Simmons. I mean, engaged for 60 years.
Why do people do that? They just like they want to be engaged and they can't afford the wedding,
It's
or
the
they
idea.
just don't want to.
But what about people who date for like 10 plus years? Like,
Right.
when's the,
I don't know.
when do you
That's
call
true.
it?
Gene Simmons was actually so confusing because they were like they weren't married technically, but they were together like had the whole life. They were so I guess they were like
Money.
engaged for years upon years upon years, and then he finally asked her. I think they finally got married.
Wow.
50 or 60 years.
Well, some people like it is a big commitment, but some people like really like trip on it.
Yeah, some people just don't get married
It's
and they just have partner.
yeah, a life partner.
Yeah, that's what it is. And like some people just don't think marriage. You need marriage to like
The papers.
Yeah.
Like the papers of it.
to be together
Yeah.
forever. You know.
It's a thought process, but it's like they're talking about saving money, but you also save a lot of money when you are married too.
Yeah,
like it's
taxes, everything.
Yeah, it's like give and take.
It is.
You're like,
it is.
like I'm doing it to save money.
But then,
like,
then you have kids.
Yeah, that's another
kids
factor.
nowadays are. Dude, I don't
Expensive.
remember what it is like the average cost for a kid until they're 18.
I think it's like $1
millions.
million.
Yeah.
On average.
crazy.
And that's just to get them to 18. Then you're like, oh, we gotta pay for college.
Ugh.
Do
I
what you
just hope
want.
my kid is either really good at sports or really smart.
You gotta start
All I care
young.
about.
You just have him start reading. Like he's the first day he's born here. Let's take a look at this.
Read that.
I'm either doing that or just training him with soccer
Yeah.
at a
Forever.
very young age. Or whatever he wants. I mean,
Just send him to Europe. Be like, okay, I'll see you when you're 5.
If you don't have a contract, don't come back.
honestly, I could do that. No, like, okay, so, like, let's say he's 12 and he's, like, really good. I'll reach out to, like, an academy in England or across.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want him?
You want him? Take him. Take my son.
Okay, what if he comes, like, a pro or something, then
Then
it's
you're
worth
chilling.
it. If not, then I just wasted a lot of money.
He just switches
And
his
my kid
nationality to
Hates you 'cause you
English.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm done.
I have heard, like, the people that were shipped across abroad, like, they absolutely loved it, though. Even as a kid. It's, like, it's weird at first for them because they're away from family. But, like, they love it.
It also probably increases your love of the game because it's like some people like if you really hated it, but like you're so young, so you're like you still have that
Right.
love and passion
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
it, and then you're like I'm.
sent to Germany and they love it.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder why
Yeah,
Germany's
I don't know.
like the choice for
developer.
yeah.
might be.
I don't know.
Maybe because England's probably just way too hard.
I feel like that or Italy would be like the place to go.
Yeah,
What?
Yes.
I'm walking here.
That's where you build up, and then they come and grab you. The
Yeah,
Premier League's just like, all right, we're gonna take everybody.
Michigan is not a state for kids to grow up playing soccer, though. I will say.
Yeah, it's tough because it's very political here.
It's a football
And, like,
state.
Yeah,
Well, it is. It's a
It
football
is.
state. That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah,
But it's also like, I mean, the clubs nowadays, like Nationals, just like became a monopoly. So like, there's Nationals and then there's Vardar and Wolves. Like, you don't really have a choice anymore.
It's just those two.
Like, if you're not playing for Nationals, Wolves, or Vardar, like you're not.
When it comes to like, if
Top
you want
level.
high level,
Exactly.
yeah,
But like Nationals, they just like absorbed everyone, and like
It's
now
crazy.
they have like 10 teams for one age group. It's just
Yeah.
it's insane.
it's so bad.
I know I dislike it a lot, but what can you do? Because like back when we were younger, it was like obviously Vardar, Nova, Waza, Wolves,
Carpathia.
Carpathia.
Yeah.
Carpathia is not even a thing anymore.
Really?
No,
What?
Carpathia is not a club anymore.
What about men's league?
They might still have a men's team, but that
Okay.
might be it. Like, I think the club is
Wow.
like, yeah. And then there was like even
West Side
RSC.
teams.
Yeah, West Side teams. But then like, I don't know. Now it's just like Nationals and Varner and Wolves, but you don't really hear
That's
anything about
crazy.
anybody else but Nationals. 'Cause
No.
they're just that big.
Right.
Yeah, it's wild.
I don't know.
Waka FC.
Waka.
Oh,
What other? trying to think.
I know. me
RSC
too.
was funny.
Rochester Lightning.
Was the Thundercats girls or was that girls and guys?
It was only girls.
I
for
just
I was gonna
remember
say
that.
I feel like it was girls. I don't remember seeing guys.
I was gonna
Guys,
say.
They had a men's league team.
Did they?
Really?
Josh played for
Where
the
is
men's league team.
Thundercats out of?
New Baltimore. 'Cause
That's
they
what it
played in
is?
Ann Arbor. Anchor Bay. Their men's team played at Anchor Bay.
Okay. Wow. I didn't know
Interesting.
that.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? You think?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even think they could pull it off.
You don't think so?
I mean,
There'd have
if
to
you're
be
throwing a
number.
million chickens out there, they're gonna kill it.
Okay.
They're just gonna like all use their beak and
I guess, but like
slowly
it's-
go into.
Well, if you get to its feet and it falls, and then you just.
I feel like it would have
Maybe
to
it
be
just
some
falls, like-
absurd number.
like a million,
Yeah, like something
like 100,000,
ridiculous.
10,000.
Think about 100,000 chickens.
I would say 10,
It's a lot.
10,000.
Well, because then they could poke his eyeballs out.
Yeah, 10,000. I'll put
Yeah,
my
if one
number.
can get on his face, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, then it's over.
If they can make him
Maybe
fall
not.
and like he falls on his head and
Maybe it only takes one.
Concussed. Yeah, one peck. and-
Imagine.
Sneaky chicken.
just like right to his temple and he's out.
He's always hurt.
Right to the dome, man.
That's
Straight
a good
shot.
question.
10,000.
Yeah,
That's
some
insane.
absurd-
That's like gotta be, yeah, 10,000. I think.
Like a Tyson
It's
chicken
doable.
nuggets factory.
Are they Dino Nuggets?
A ton-
The dino nuggets.
They taste better.
Oh my god.
Is there something that everyone does that you think looks stupid when they're doing it? That
People don't play their natural sport.
As in, like you could just tell, like they're playing a sport. You could just tell, like that this is not for them.
Yeah, and you're like, wow.
everyone looks stupid doing their non-natural.
I'm trying to
sport.
think
Is that
of
what
like
you're
if
saying?
there's.
Sometimes.
Do you have an example?
Like the people you would play at co-ed that you know don't play soccer.
But it's like, do they actually play
so that
sports?
really like makes you mad?
No, it doesn't.
Or
like,
do you
make
just
me
think it
mad, but
looks-
I look and you're like, wow.
Okay. I guess that.
yeah. And the
Like, I
the
feel like-
question is, what is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Yeah, so like if you're not playing your natural sport, like me,
But,
I'm
but
sure
it
if
has to
you
be for
saw-
everyone.
I'm sure if
though.
you saw. Oh, that's true. I guess I was gonna say if you saw me playing like basketball, I probably look ridiculous. But, okay, if we're gonna like generalize it, I gotta
Yeah,
think.
I'm
think
gonna
about
have to
something
say,
that-
Okay.
for me, it'll be like some sort of dance. It has to be like a weird, like folk kind of dance. If I-
like a TikTok.
yeah, like
Oh, that's fair,
like
yeah.
any
Everyone
any,
has to look weird.
any dance,
For the most part.
The Irish jig. There you go.
like a clog dance.
Oh.
There you go.
But some people think it's cool though.
True.
Some people think it looks amazing
True.
because it's like
That's true.
Form
It's
of art.
tradition.
yeah, form of
Yeah.
art.
I
Yeah,
don't know if there's like something objective that's just stupid.
I mean like, oh man,
Sneezing.
Oh yeah, everyone does
Oh,
look crazy.
yeah.
when
I'm
they
sure no
sneeze.
one looks good when you sneeze.
Do you think it's true that your heart stops?
I don't know. I've tried to test it before.
I will say I'm getting like a sticker, like not an EKG sticker, but
Yeah.
like it tracks my heart. I'm getting that like pretty soon, so I wonder if I like sneeze a lot,
Will it
it'll
track, like-
it'll show. I
Oh.
wonder.
Just take a feather and just
First thing.
Constantly like
Yeah.
get some pepper in my nose.
yeah, so just sneeze like 100 times and see how many times it actually stopped.
It just stops the whole
I just
time.
have a heart attack. I'm like, all right, well,
You develop a rhythm.
It works.
You're like, wait, it worked, but at what cost?
I'm on my deathbed, guys.
Guys,
Your heart does stop. That's my last word.
turtle sneeze.
Do you think it'd be crazy if you could actually see the wind?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, it would be like I feel like it'd be scary.
See, like when it's in like animated shows where it's like, or like a
Like,
cartoon
it's, like,
and you can like
peaceful.
see the wind. It like looks cool, but I feel like in real life it would kind of be scary.
It depends.
Because like, wouldn't
If
it have
it's a
to be
storm?
like a color, in a sense?
It would be like a wispy white, like smoke, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
I feel like that
Yeah,
would
yeah,
be
like
to
a
me.
cloud or a smoke, like you can just see it going through. Yeah.
Yeah, like a tornado. I guess that's like one instance that you could see wind as a tornado, and that's terrifying.
Yeah, that is at a high
Oh.
speed.
Yeah, that's
Right.
scary. Cause
Yeah. Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that just okay? But like the tornado when
think
it
they get-
forms, is that
It's hot and cold,
it
right?
is like temperature.
Yeah, the hot and cold wind are like going against each other, so then
Right.
they have
But I guess
the
they
friction.
get dark color from like the dirt.
the clouds and dirt,
Everything
that
it's
builds
bring,
up?
yeah.
But like, yeah, so I
That is a form of seeing wind, though.
yeah,
You are
and
right.
It's pretty scary.
That is scary, dude.
Just getting sucked up in a tornado.
Yeah, or like a hurricane.
That used to be
No
my
one could
biggest
see it.
fear as a kid.
Oh my god,
I used to be so scared of tornadoes. Whenever I'd hear one, I'd be like, "I'm going downstairs, guys."
it's scary.
It's so scary.
It
I'd be
is.
concerned with like a tsunami.
Oh,
Yeah.
The ocean is
Only downside of like Japan, like living in Japan, they get hit so
an
bad.
earthquake,
Yeah. I mean, Florida, they get hit with,
hurricanes.
Isn't it interesting
hurricanes.
how they get hit with hurricanes, but California doesn't?
It is interesting that like the Pacific doesn't
Yeah.
really do hurricane. It's more
Yet the
tsunami.
Japan is part of
right.
Well,
And
yeah,
you know what's
tsunami is one.
and it goes that way. Like it goes west.
Yeah, it's very
Mhm.
interesting.
when Fort Myers got hit, like it went under Florida and then went around to Fort Myers. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I think you're right.
I'm pretty sure it did, which is doesn't make sense
It doesn't.
because part of Fort Lauderdale, which is opposite side of Fort Myers,
Mm-hmm.
they got like hit a little bit because it went by them.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure. I might be
it's just
wrong.
like
so don't
Magnetic.
under there?
They're just like
Get away.
that way.
it just went.
Yeah, he just
They all bent
Not
it
today.
the other way.
airbenders.
Not
Floor
today,
full.
Satan.
Dude. No, I just thought about that. Like going under
It's-
Florida. How deep do you think like continents go down?
Oh.
Like, cause like they're all technically
Extremely
kinda, like,
deep.
floating,
yeah, it has
you know
to
what I
be
mean?
like
But,
touching the center of Earth.
It's thousands
but
of feet
I guess it's
because
not floating then.
no, it's
no.
attached to the center of the earth
Yeah.
because apparently from the earth's surface Mount Everest is the tallest peak in the world. But
True.
actually it's third tallest in the world because if you're going from the actual center base of the earth,
Mm.
there's two mountains in South America that are the tallest points.
Oh, because of
Oh,
like sea level and
interesting.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like they're like thousands of feet
Mm,
below the sea
right.
level.
Ah,
so from
yeah,
sea
yeah.
level, Mount Everest is the highest.
That's
Wow.
really interesting, actually.
So they're not actually truly
That's
the
pretty
tall.
cool.
It's not truly the tallest peak in the world,
But that's
but
just
it
like
is.
interesting because you're like thinking you're like, well, they're not just like
Yeah.
land masses floating. So like, how deep
They're
is it down there?
based,
But
yeah.
that's crazy.
I always wanted to like just dig as far as I could into the ground and hopefully find the center of Earth. I always thought I could when I was a kid. Like if I just go like a couple hundred feet, I thought I would I
Like-
thought it would just be there. I used to think that was a lot.
Like when they used to say you could dig across through the center of the earth to like China or whatever.
I'm gonna take my way to China.
Come out with like a beard and like a hard hat.
Dude, that just reminds me. That is like my dream to dig really deep. It reminds me of when I was younger. It was my dream to like try to catch a bird with my bare hand. Just like when they sneak up on one.
Dude, you wanted to do that?
Yeah,
Wow.
because my dog did it one
That's
time.
one dream.
I did. I know. My dog.
You saw
did
your
it one
dog
time.
do it, you're like, I want to be like
I
you.
I can
You-
catch flies. I can catch flies that way.
Really?
Yeah, just
My mom is a fly assassin.
I think I've done it a couple times, but lately I can't even smack a fly. Maybe I'm just getting old.
Yeah, reflexes are shot.
No, my reflexes were good from yesterday's golf game. You saw that?
True.
Journey to the center of the earth. That's
Yeah?
the future.
Never saw that.
Really?
No.
Then they made the Journey. I told you. Remember Journey 2, the Mysterious Island? Because we were talking about Atlantis.
Atlantis is
Atlantis.
interesting. Do you think it's real?
I told them that there's a theory that Atlantis is actually in Antarctica, but so like the center of Antarctica is
Right.
not actually frozen. It's actually an inhabitable place.
Oh. I think there could be like
A place where it was used to be called like that. Somewhere in the
yeah,
world.
and like it got washed up by water, and it was like a really nice city that is like Atlantis.
Like Pompeii.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
interesting like that. Yeah.
I think that's definitely happened, and we just haven't seen it or something.
Maybe it's at the bottom of the Mediterranean. Like it was connected to like Greece
Yeah.
or something.
It could. I think there's something
'cause,
like that,
when
though.
The continents split up.
Mm-hmm.
It could have just like.
But were you asking like if Atlantis is like an actual thing?
Yeah, I'm saying like Atlantis.
The city of Atlantis.
Yes,
Probably not.
Atlantis SquarePants.
Probably not.
that's Atlantis SquarePants.
I would say no.
That would be cool if it was.
Oh, it'd be sweet. I'd be going there.
It just becomes the next tropical
my submarine.
destination.
Like, yeah, it's in New Jersey.
Just like put it like a big bubble.
It's in Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah. Oh.
Atlanta.
They're hiding something.
Georgia's also a state and a
know
country.
something. We are
Where's
cooking.
the Georgia?
We are
Hold
cooking.
on.
All these conspiracy theories.
Maybe Georgia is the owner of Atlantis. Her name is Georgia.
Yeah, who's Georgia?
Born in Atlanta. That's how you get Atlas.
A mermaid.
The Atlas. That's how you get Atlas. The Atlas of the world.
Oh,
Oh.
we're on to something.
Don't post this.
Yeah, wait.
Copyright the whole thing.
Nobody can take our ideas.
Busting down the door as we speak. You know,
This just gives me like Outer Banks vibes.
It kind of
Just
does,
like
actually.
doing like, dude, I want to do that kind of stuff so bad.
Really.
I would drop if somebody asked me, we're going on a mission, we're gonna find a city of gold. I would drop everything right now to do it.
I would not.
100%.
I'd be too scared. Just like of not finding anything.
It's,
And
But it's
wasting
about
it.
the journey.
it's about
I
exactly.
don't even care.
You show
I
up,
get-
nothing's there. We're just like,
I get
well,
seasick.
we tried.
Well, we tried. That's true.
I would
But-
100% do
The
it.
adventure is invaluable, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah. So would you go like
Friendships we made along the way.
you wouldn't travel like to a whole nother country? If like a group of people were like, hey, we're gonna go, we could possibly find a ton of gold and be
I need
rich.
to see the evidence.
But
of, like,
there might
why
be
they
people
think
hunting us down.
that. There's no.
There's someone hunting you down. Have you seen the Uncharted movie?
No, I have not.
I recommend seeing it.
Is it kind of like that
Yeah,
stuff?
it's based off a video game.
I've never played the game either.
I got them all for free with my PS3 or 4 when I got it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like they're.
maybe I will look into it because
'Cause
I love this kind of stuff.
They're making a second one. It's with Tom
Okay.
Holland, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, I have seen. Yeah, I've seen like stuff about that movie. Yeah,
It's cool because
I'll
I
have to
love
watch that.
adventure.
Is it like a sequel to the first one, or can I watch the second one without watching
The second one hasn't come out yet. They're working on it.
Right, right. But if it does come out and I don't watch the first one,
I don't think it would be a problem
Okay,
watching the
perfect.
second one.
perfect.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Cool.
I highly recommend. But that was a good episode.
All right.
Sick.
Sweet.
Success. Sean, thanks for coming on.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Maybe you'll be back
It was
again. We don't know.
Maybe I'll get an award.
Yeah, we might see you at the end of the year.
I'll see you at 4 a.m. at my house.
Oh, the adventure of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the gold finder.
Gold member.
If anybody's watching this, and you have an idea, please let me know.
Drop in the comments your plan.
Yeah,
please.
let them know.
I'll drop everything right now.
Come find him. But great episode today. As always, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter at WetLilyPod, all lowercase, no space.
All facts.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thank you guys for watching, listening. What did I say? Watching.
watching.
Thank you guys for watching or listening. Another episode of the Wet Lily Podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, like, comment for Ange because
Leave
it's
me
so funny
comments.
that all the comments are just Ange
It's just
commenting.
me commenting.
Really?
I saw all these comments. I was looking through. I'm like, wow, look at these comments. They're all Ange.
All right, maybe I'll comment
I had
too.
one really funny comment one time, and now I want people to start commenting again.
It was so random. You have to show them after. But
Yeah, I want to see it.
Funny.
But as always, thank you guys for another great episode. And we will see you guys next week on the Wet Lily Podcast. Peace.
Peace.